Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Wellwise Services Area Agency on Aging, new CEO, Kara Lorenz Goings. From the City of Jackson Engineering Department, Assistant City Engineer, Jeff Crow. From the Brokerage House Realtor and Broker, Jennifer Scanlon. For this weekend's Jackson Community Garden event from the Men's Garden Club, Steve Shotwell and Mark Snyder. And for the Jackson County Candlelight Prayer Gathering, Sheriff's Department deputies, Mark French and Cameron Brown. And now, here's Bart.
And good afternoon. Welcome. Great to have you with us on this very summery Thursday afternoon. It is 79 degrees right now, and it's predicted that we'll get to 83 as the afternoon rolls on. Temperatures will warm up. Winds will pick up, and the threat of some severe storms increases for tonight. We'll have 20-mile-an-hour winds later today, and then tonight showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then overnight, maybe even more thunderstorms and even more showers, stronger winds. And the folks at Consumers Energy are telling us that they're mobilizing ahead of this storm system. They're expecting it to deliver powerful wind gusts, large hail, and possible tornadoes late tonight and early Friday. And then again, Friday night, we could see some more storms. So the company is preparing to respond to power outages from high winds that should intensify throughout the night. They're staging right now over 500 company and contractor crews. So they've got their eye on the weather, and you should as well. Once we get through today and tomorrow, though, things are going to improve. This is a cold front that's moving through, bringing us that threat of severe weather. But once it's gone, it'll be cold. We have another chance of frost and below freezing temperatures on Sunday night. Saturday, we expect a partly sunny day, high 65. Mostly sunny on Sunday, 67, and by midweek, we'll be close to 70 again. So we are very unseasonably warm, and that will be going away very soon. Today's weather brought to you by Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express, your headquarters for great snacks, beverages, quality mobile gas. And right now, they are looking for team members. They are hiring for the summer, their busy season, and if you're interested in a job with a great company, you can apply online at kellyexpressmart.com, or you could stop by. They'd be happy to see you, and while you're there, you could get some pizza at South Street, Jefferson Road, Grass Lake, Napoleon, and County Farm Road, and Michigan and Robinson. You can get two-item pizzas for $25. Great deal from Kelly Express. Let's take a look outside. We've got a pretty normal looking day. Each day it looks more and more green as spring rolls on. Today is May 15 already, about the halfway mark of the month. It is Bring Flowers to Someone Day, Hummus Day, although didn't we have Hummus Day? How many days does hummus need? It is National Chocolate Chip Day, National Senior Fraud Awareness Day, National Straw Hat Day, and National Peace Officers Memorial Day. It was on this day in 1940, the first McDonald's opened in California. It was McDonald's Barbecue. Mac and Dick McDonald, the brothers McDonald, opened and this is what's there in San Bernardino, the site of the first McDonald's, but it's gone. They tore it down in 1971, but that remains a shrine to the first McDonald's. Do you know where the oldest McDonald's is? The oldest existing McDonald's? It's in Downey, California, and this is it. It is the oldest McDonald's restaurant still in operation. It actually was McDonald's number 3, and it exists pretty much as it looked on opening day. There's no sit down.
Yeah,
So,
I see that.
yep, I'll walk up. And they were gonna put it in on the National Historic Register's site. They were gonna make it part of our history, but the owners said, no, we don't want that. Because it probably, I don't know. On this day in 1930, the first airline stewardess went on duty. 1930, and here she is, Ellen Church, serving snacks and obviously coffee on a United Airlines flight from Oakland to Chicago. The flight attendants were also responsible for refueling the aircraft, handling luggage, and checking tickets. And she wanted to be a pilot. She's actually a nurse. She wanted to be a pilot, and women couldn't fly planes. Can you believe that? They wouldn't let women fly planes. So she said to the folks at Boeing Aircraft Company, if you had nurses on as flight attendants, it would ensure the passenger safety. And they said, oh, that's a great idea. So she was the first one they hired, 1930. On this day in 1928, the first Mickey Mouse film was screened, a 6-minute film called Plane Crazy, directed by Walt Disney himself. And in the film, Mickey Mouse flies an airplane. So we could put mice in the planes flying them, but we couldn't put women. What a country. And Minnie Mouse was also in this film. She was being pursued by Mickey. So he was flying the plane and chasing her around the plane, and she jumped out of the plane and she used her bloomers as a parachute. Sounds plausible to me. And the first machine gun is patented in 1718. James Puckle is the guy. They named it after him. It would be the Puckle gun. The Puckle gun. But it's the machine gun, and it fired 2 bullet types. Round bullets for Christians and more damaging square bullets for Turks. All that happening on this day in history. Today in the J, American One Spring Car Sale continues. Actually, it starts today and continues through Saturday at American One Event Center. We've got the Charcuterie Boardwalk tonight throughout downtown Jackson. You can still get tickets. Visit the Jackson DDA website or Today in the J on our homepage. The Jackson Young Professionals large group meeting tonight will be at Lean Rocket Lab downtown at 6 p.m. All are welcome. The Detroit Heidelberg Project exhibition continues at the Ellis Sharp Museum, admission free all summer long at the museum. And a rummage and book sale today at Jackson First United Methodist Church. It starts at 3 and it goes till 7. And here's a insider tip: everything's free today. And that's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Well, for the last several months, we've had an intern from Grass Lake High School helping us out on this show, manning the controls upstairs in the control room. And today's his last day, so we thought we'd spend a minute with Elijah Maitland. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So this is an exciting time of year for you. You're a senior.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
So what's going to happen after you graduate?
Well, I just got a scholarship to play at Central Christian of Kansas. I was just on the phone with them for baseball.
Oh my gosh, excellent, congratulations. So you're on the Grass Lake Warriors baseball team?
Yep, we are kind of towards the end of regular season, so we have 3 games left, and then we go right to the postseason. Our next game's Friday versus Leslie.
And you'll be playing, I looked ahead on your schedule, you'll be playing in the postseason, you'll be playing, I think your first game in the districts or regionals, whichever it is against Columbia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good game.
And it's going to be, I think it's at Clinton, so you'll be going all the way
We're
over to Clinton.
Yeah, I believe it's at Clinton, and I think most of the district will play games will be at Clinton, and then just random teams from the district.
So is this your interest to be in television, broadcasting, production, video?
Yes, I want to do sports broadcasting, so I kind of want to be out there, kind of like what David Rice does for us. Go out there, we talk around sports, because it's interested me. I'm an outdoors sports person. The control room's cool. I can mess around with it, but being out there is what I love to do. I love the game.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll be still seeing you around JTV even after you graduate. What are you doing this summer?
Travel ball. Still have travel ball to do. And then I'll be heading off to college and hopefully stay here, come back, see what we're doing at JTV.
And maybe you'll be in the big league someday.
That's a big dream of mine.
Do you eat sunflower seeds?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. You met the requirement, the minimum entrance requirement to the big leagues, sunflower seeds. Well, Elijah, we've enjoyed having you here. Thanks for all your help, and best wishes to you as you graduate and move forward in your next stage.
Thank you. I appreciate for letting you guys give me an opportunity to work here and learn everything about broadcasting.
Great having you here. Thanks, Elijah. Well, Elijah's obviously a baseball player, but I guess we've got to give some equal time now to some softball players who were on JTV last night. Here are some highlights from our first ever live softball game on JTV Sports.
That one popped up shallow to left field. Miscommunication by the fielders, and that is going to drop for a base hit and an RBI. Lumen Christi early 1-0 lead at home. One ball and 2 strikes. That one was in the dirt. Let him make it 3 outs. Head to the bottom of the second. Lumen Christi still up 1-0. 3-1, that one's right in the gap, and that'll drop for a base hit. Furness going to come home, and it's 2-0 in favor of Lumen Christi. The 1-1, a straight line out to right field, and Rozak 2 for 2 on the day with their conference championship coming up on Friday. That one over the head of the second baseman. Second runner going to go home. Make that all 3 runners for Lumen. Grugy comes across the plate. That one's behind the third baseman. Inside the park for Furness, and 3 RBIs. It is 6-0 in favor of the Titans. Allowed in 7 innings. That one is fair. That was inside the line. That's Rendell with the hit, the junior number 22, and a double. Hit Rattler here. That one right off the glove of the third baseman, trying to go double. Doesn't get anything there. Shortstop got in the way of the second baseman, so a run. That one, great hit between center and left. Both runners coming home. And an RBI double, 2 RBI double for Ollie Powers, makes it 8-0 Lumen. Powers. That one deep into right field for Rendell. Gonna get past the right fielder, And 2 hits now on the day, 2 doubles for Hayden Rendell, number 22. Here's a pitch to right field for Simpson. It's going to drop for an RBI single, and the Pirates on the board.
You know, that may not seem like much, but that's huge for this opponent.
Get home with a short backstop. Shallow pitch there. There's the first out. Runner going to go home, going to be close, and she's safe. The freshman Simpson. That was a close call, Max. And there's the last pitch. So Lumen Christie gets the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Titans at home take game 1, 9-2, and avoiding a late rally by Coach Brigette and the Pirates. 9-2 final. Lumen wins game 1. We'll be back with the post-game show after this. Okaneski, the hit there. Oh, didn't get on the bag, so bases loaded. Yeah, Okaneski with that hit, and then Lily Ganton.
You're right, I was here. All the powers, that one way deep. It's one hop off the fence, that might clear the bags. Here comes the runner from first, rounding. And no contest at the plate. Powers helps herself out tremendously and gives herself a 3-run lead. That one hit skied high. Fall calls off the other defenders and makes the catch to end things here in the 4th. The Titans still lead by 3 as we head to commercial break. That ball dribbled to the infield. Third baseman checks the runner at second, fires over to first. We're going to try to get a double up play. No, it's a fielding error for the Pirates, and that's going to allow Ruge to score uncontested from third. Strikes on her, she's got to be conservative, but takes a full rip at that one, hits down in the outfield grass, splits the infield, and gets the opening base hit for the Pirates. Simpson gets good contact on that one. That's going to get to the outfield. Here comes the run for the Pirates, and the Pirates are on the board as Hamlin crosses home plate. The team batting well over 400. She takes a rip at that. That may be the final out as it's skied. Deep out to second base. The second baseman drifts back to the outfield grass, puts it away, and the Lumen Christie Titans take both games against the Napoleon Pirates. Game 2 finishes 4-2. We'll come up with the wrap-up after this break.
Congratulations to both teams for a pair of well-played competitive games. And if you missed them, we'll have them for you this weekend. More on that in just a few moments. A great lineup of guests on our show today. We are going to introduce you to the new CEO at Wellwise Services Area Agency on Aging. Carl Lorenz Goings is with us in the CNB Green Room and is up first today. Jeff Crow from the City of Jackson Department of Engineering has the rundown on all the spring construction projects underway. From the brokerage house, Jennifer Scanlon will be here in person with some of her listings and weekend open houses. We'll preview the Jackson Community Garden event with 2 members of the Jackson Men's Garden Club, Steve Shotwell and Mark Snyder, and a preview of a special event, a candlelight event happening at Lumen Christie on Sunday for law enforcement. And we have 2 deputies from the Sheriff's Department, Mark French and Cameron Brown. All this and more here today on JTV. Glad you're part of our show. We couldn't do it without you. And we get started right after this.